Kirby Crackle songs. More at Kirby Crackle. The Daymine Powers. More at Kirby Crackle web slinger / hope bringer to play button.
Awesome sauce! Yeah. You're a zero, Spider-Man! Uh-oh. Hello, folks! This is the Awesome Sauce Comics Podcast, and I am your party host, the Lion. I'm the comic pimp, rocking and rolling, cutting and strolling all night long here in the Awesome Sauce Comics Studios. Testify! Awesome Sauce! And, let's see, I was just got an interesting text from, BDM, Big Dig Matthew, one half of the Dirty Spades, and I was told to be waiting outside my house at 8:15. Something about a surprise. I suspect the surprise is that you think you did him, Jackie, Warren. We're all going to go see the Ant-Man tonight. And that is the surprise, because I love surprises. Surprises are awesome sauce. Testify. You know, awesome sauce. Duh! Think before you speak, butthole! Alright, maybe I will. Of course, that's Kirby Crackle with a web slinger, hope bringer. Of course, they're talking about Spider-Man.
Replay button. Video pause and collapse video.
And,
Back
you know,
button.
Kirby Crackle's cool, man. They got songs about the Green Lantern, Spidey. There's a song where they mention almost like I want to live in a world full of heroes. They normally through New York Comic Con. If you're going to be going to New York Comic Con, I think they also do a concert in San Diego. They are also the promoters for the Emerald City Comic Con. But Kirby, if you get to see Kirby Crackle live, they're awesome. They're all over the YouTube. You can buy their CDs. I am going to try to get an interview with one of these cool cats, you know, because their music's awesome sauce. Ring Capacity, World Full of Heroes. In the song they actually use with great power comes great responsibility. It gets no better than that.
More at Kirby Crackle Ring Capacity. More at Kirby Crackle. The Daymite powers more Kirby Crackle web slinger slash more
Alright, so
Kirby Crackle mutate Navy full album.
Hey, we'll play that. Oh, it's a full album. Abort.
4:10 p.m. YouTube heading.
Don't hit the sides.
Kirby Crackle. The Daymite powers more Kirby Crackle mutate more Kirby Crackle up. More Kirby Crackle secret identity more Kirby Crackle in another castle. More Kirby Crackle Reverie from the new more Kirby Crackle Great Lakes Adventures album version.
Ah, yeah. Come on. They have a song called Great Lakes Avengers.
Kirby Crackle web slinger slash hope bringer 2012.
God damn it.
Kirby.
Mother. Damn.
YouTube. Close YouTube. Activate item. Default. Close YouTube.
This dog is full of my schemes. It's damn ruining my plots. Messing up my storylines. Siri, why are you such a fucking failure? Siri, why are you messing up my podcast?
Is that what you think?
No, I asked the question through my help, Siri.
I don't understand. No, I have to.
What the fuck do you understand? Anything at all? Now, why don't you just stop being useless and start doing something right for a change, huh? Huh, Siri?
I don't understand. Now, what did you stop?
What do you understand?
I know quite a bit. You can ask me things like,
what's 0 divided by 0?
imagine that you have 0 cookies and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? See, it doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies. And you are sad that you have no friends.
Do you have a boyfriend, Siri?
Why? Get ice cream together and listen to music and travel across galaxies only to have it end in slammed doors, heartbreak and loneliness. Sure, where do I sign up?
What the What the fuck? Alright, anyone who's got an iPhone 4S, watch this. I thought the 0 divided by 0 thing was awesome. Thank you for showing it to me. By the way, Joey Slapnuts of the Sal's Pizza Corner, 71 West Main Street, Ramsey, New Jersey, 07446 201 327 8929. He gives nice advice because he's home with a nice slice. Sal's Pizza Corner. Just a fun! Siri, do you have a boyfriend?
Why? Get ice cream together and listen to music and travel across galaxies only to have it end in slammed doors, heartbreak and loneliness. Sure, where do I sign up?
That's awesome sauce! Alright, now that we got the lesson of the day from Siri, open YouTube. Sal's Pizza Corner is awesome.
Selected. Music. Select search button. Voice search button.
Hey Jessica! I hope you're having a great time at your vacation. I've missed you all week. I've missed our chats. I can't wait to talk to you next week. And I thank you for all the support of the encouragement for the podcast. I thank you for the advice. And I thank you for being my best friend. See you when you get home, Jess.
Capital voice search button. Voice search.
Kirby Crackle Great Lakes Avengers.
Search result. Kirby Crackle Great Lakes Adventures. Album version. 44,000. Video playing advertisement. Ad can now be skipped. Skip ad button.
Damn right.
Video player. Heading.
Justify! Awesome sauce! And that is Kirby Crackles, the Great Lake Avengers. Now that's nerdcore! Now, I'm the king of nerdcore. There is none higher. Sucker little bitches, they call me sire. Burn my kingdom, you must use fire. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I testify. There's awesome sauce. You know, but, I mean, you know, but this is just awesome.
Kirby.
Why does it always do that?
Crackle.
I was going to try the number song, but...
Home. YouTube. Close YouTube. Portrait.
I don't know why it does that. Crazy sauce, I tell ya. Crazy sauce, I tell ya. It's crazy sauce. Oh, boy. I have 3 comics that I'm actively buying. And to help anyone who listens to this show or sees it can help the comic pimp blind Adam out. As I'm paying money. Yeah, yeah. Money, yeah, yeah. I'll press the button. I'll hit the PayPal, pay for it button, and I'll pay your ass. Take the class. But, you know, if you can help me buy these comics that I'm seeking to buy, then I'll pay money. Money's good. Money's good, yo. Money in the house. I would be much appreciated. So email me at comic, comicpimpvip @gmail, or call 201-675-2104. You can always send an email to comicpimpvip @gmail, comicpimpvip @gmail. I'll read your email on the air. You can also leave a voicemail, which I'll play on the air, 201-675-2104. But these are some comics that I'm actively buying, and I'll tell you the prices I'm going to pay you as well. Star Wars Lando #1, the San Diego Comic-Con variant that was polybagged with the trading cards from Topps, which was done in the image of the old school Topps trading cards. Buying those, I'll pay up to about between $5 and $10 for them. So if anyone's got a couple copies of those they want to sell, I'm buying. Yeah. Buying. Like I said, it's gonna be one of the rarest Star Wars variants down the road. You know, I think it's gonna be like the GameStop, Star Wars Day variant that they put out, the Empire one that you had to use the points for. This is a giveaway at the Marvel booth, so the chance of them being in like 9/8ables, I just need a couple copies. I'll pay about $5, between $5 and $10, depending. Okay, the second book I need, and this is kind of interesting. Web Spinners #7. The reason I'm only paying up to about $2 on this, but allegedly it's a Deadpool appearance. Deadpool appearances are always hot. They wheel, they deal, they come in, they come out. They're like a good drunken girl with a night of fun. They come in, they come out, they come all over the place. Deadpool appearances. This is before Deadpool was coming every place. So like some of the rare Deadpool appearances that I am buying. Email me at comicpimpvip @gmail or call 201-675-2104. Nomad #4. Silver Sable #23. Warrior #1. No, I've been hearing that's a Deadpool appearance for years. The Kiss Wizard Special. So if you have any of that stuff, I'm always buying it. I'm Batman No Man's Land Gallery. I'm actively buying right now. Paying up to about $3 on it. pay up to 5 if it's in really, really nice shape. Not gonna say why yet, but watch. I'll give you one hint: the Suicide Squad trailer, which is awesome sauce. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, sexy, awesome sauce. Testify. I think Margot Robbie is gonna be this generation's Irene Sarkin as far as portrayals of Harley Quinn. Even though whoever Axel Braun got to play her in the parody, that she's pretty sexy too. I got an idea for Harley Quinn, but I'm not letting that out of the bag just quite yet. Testify? Testify. But first I gotta call up the agent of a good friend of the show's, and then I gotta talk to their people, they gotta talk to my people, and we gotta make stuff happen. That's like my Uncle Marco always told me growing up. And this is the comic pimp lesson of the day. Yeah. We're gonna learn today. There are 3 types of people in the world. There are people that watch stuff happen. There are people that wish for stuff to happen. And there's people that make stuff happen. Now, it's cool to watch stuff happen. We all watch stuff happen. Whether you're driving in a car, and you're watching all the other cars, and you're keeping the horn, and you're road raging like a maniac, or you're watching a really, really cool movie or TV show. You say, like the Kardashians. I wish I could do that. That's cool to watch things happen and get inspired and maybe get some ideas and have people, be your muse. I mean, I wouldn't have this podcast if I didn't watch Mallrats. So yeah, that's cool. But if you just sit around and watch stuff all day, smoke weed, drink beer, go Cocoa Puffs, and just sit on the couch and never get off that couch and live your life, then you're just going to watch stuff happen and life is going to pass you by. You're going to want that. No. Now for the second thing, there are people that wish things to happen. I wish upon a star, I wish upon a star, no matter where you are, blah, blah, blah. It's okay to wish for things to happen so often, but at the day, a wish is just a wish. A dream is just a dream. Because it's like they said in that South Park Christmas special, the 2001, the one where Mr. Hanky is trying to help to put on this play. Even a miracle and a wish needs a hand. So if you just keep on wishing for things to happen, and keep on wishing, the good Lord, God, which could be any type of higher power you wish, helps those who helps themselves. So, if you watch something, you can watch stuff happen, but hopefully after you watch stuff happen, you set a goal, you have a dream, and then you wish for it to happen. Yeah. Connect to this like a spidey web. Spider-Man. Alright, enough of that. Back to my point and shit. Not gonna get distracted for a second. Yo! Testify! So, you start wishing for stuff to happen. And then you get motivated. Maybe you got like a girlfriend, and it's a girlfriend who wants you to make money or something. You gotta buy her like expensive clothes. Because girlfriends are expensive. That's what I've learned. Girlfriends and fiancés and wives are expensive. It's an expensive hobby to have. They want like rings and dinners and frozen yogurts at Planet Swirl, which is, I think is 126 East Main Street, Ramsey, New Jersey, 07446. I don't have a phone number. Google it. Or it could be 124 East Main Street, Ramsey, New Jersey. It's right next to Ramsey Cinema, which is 125 East Main Street. But this is, once again, besides the point. Get off topic. Now, the third thing in this lesson of the day, because we're going to learn today, there's people who make stuff happen. I mean, people who they get so driven, it's the first thing they think about when they get up in the morning. It's the last thing they think about when they go to sleep. They'll make a checklist. They'll make a list. They'll check it twice. They'll be very nice. Testify. And they'll just do whatever they have to do to make things happen. I'm going to give an example of one of my heroes, Kevin P. Smith. the writer, director, actor of some of the greatest movies of all time. Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Zack and Emily Make a Porno. He's responsible for every creative endeavor I've ever done, because without watching Mallrats, Jason Lee's performance as Brody Bruce, I would never have gotten off my ass. I would not have an associate's degree from Johnson Wales University. I would not have gotten a Transformation Award from the Joseph Cohn Training Center in New Brunswick, New Jersey. I would not have Awesome Sauce Comics. I would not have you guys, who I love, the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast. I would have wanted to lead a dog with mobility, or I can walk to B&J Bagels, 84 East Main Street, Ramsey, New Jersey, 07446 201 962 8600. Hey, Santo, thank you for your hospitality. I love you, buddy. They're great tasting bagels with the cream cheese, or butter, or however you prefer your bagels. B&J Bagels, 84 East Main Street, Ramsey, New Jersey, 07446 201 962 8600. Tell Santo Blind Adam of the Awesome Sauce Comics podcast, say, yeah, testify, awesome sauce. But you gotta just take that first step. I mean, it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be scared, but you feel that fear, and you face it any day, man. You know, Hal Jordan was afraid, but he overcame his fear, and he got into the spaceship that's the purple motherfucker. You know, who gave him the power ring. You know, the Barney the dinosaur looking motherfucker, man. I can't pronounce his name. Abu Sonor or some shit like that. You know, first appearance Showcase 22 and shit. Yeah. Testify. John Broome, Gil Kane in the house. You know, but that's besides that point too. But if you just ask, believe, and receive, and you take the first baby step, you can have anything you want in your life. That's all you gotta do. I mean, there's times I'm afraid to do stuff, even for this podcast and for you guys, for your entertainment. But I just ask, I believe, I receive. I put my one foot in front of the other, and I make the phone call. I send that email, and win, lose, or draw. At the end of the day, as long as you know that you're doing everything in your power to make your dreams happen, you know, then you're living life A-okay. And that, my friends, was the lesson of the day. Testify. Awesome sauce. Yeah. Open YouTube.
Recommended. Kevin Smith on Prince. Funny. 4X music. Button. Select search.
That is a funny clip. Kevin Smith talking about Prince. I'm not going to play that clip, but that's because I want you to go to viewsq.com. Like I said, I don't know how to spell anything, so you just Google viewsq.com, or go on Amazon and type in Evening with Kevin Smith 1, which is the same DVD Q&A that he tells the infamous, robot spider Superman story on with John Peters. And that's the same DVD where he talks about Prince and the experience of him making that DVD and trying to get getting the Morris Day and Jerome song for Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Selected search button.
But I just need to go with the whistle real quick, so I'm gonna play a song, and then I'll be right back with more awesomeness.
Text feed voice search, capital voice search.
CM Punk theme song.
Channel playlist resolve search select channel playlist resolve WWE Cult of Personality CM Punk second theme song 1,240,006 video playing advertisement.
But before I tell you exactly what
Ad can now be skipped.
let me explain to you 3 steps are involved in implanting a tooth. The first step in implanting a tooth is actually placing the dental implant. The implant is placed in the bone.
Video player. Skip ads. Button.
Beware of
Video player. Heading.
It's clobbering time! We're gonna make this podcast the best in the world! People are home, so let's just calm this down a little bit. Look at this.
Pause and collapse video.
Pause the collapse player. We'll make that the last little quickly play. Yeah, people are home earlier than normal.
Result.
No, it's actually you fool.
Home.
Really?
Messages.
Yeah. Well, it's after 4:30.
To open. 4:35 p.m.
Wow, it's
Status bar
that
on.
late already?
Swipe down with 3 fingers to reveal the notification center.
Oh,
Swipe up
we
with
would have had
3
an
fingers
episode
to
up like
reveal the control
like
center.
an hour and a half
Double
ago.
tap to scroll to top. Stocks.
That shut up, phone.
Double tap to open.
If someone didn't try to put in clips that were inappropriate for the show, and we had this had to be like take 4 and crap. But that's never here nor there. Alright, now that I've come back from wetting my whistle, the reason I played CM Punk's theme song. Hey Phil, hope you're doing well, man. WWE legend, UFC current member of the UFC roster, CM Punk, has a comic book coming out in October. Drax, the best in the galaxy. I really think it's going to be one of the better books out of this new batch of Marvel books. And I still don't understand why we need to renumber and relaunch everything every 6 fucking months. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Just a little background on CM Punk's comic book cred. This is the guy that used to yell, "It's clobbering time" when coming down to the ring in WWE. This is the dude who, appeared on Talking Dead all the time. Huge comic book fan. He worked in a comic book store when he was, right before he started wrestling, when he was wrestling in backyards back in the streets of Chicago. He has a comic book appearance, and if you can find them, they're like $50 and paper cuts, WWE #1, Superstars #1. You can find the CM Punk cover. It's like an $80 book. I think he may have been on the cover of the program for WrestleMania 29. And he wasn't on very many programs like pre-WrestleMania 29. When he blew up after the infamous Pipe Bomb promo. But his first written comic book work is the Mighty Thor Annual #1. There's a backup story in that if you can find that. It's an easy $10 bill. And then he had a DC story in Weird Sports Stories, which just came out a little bit ago. I haven't been able to find that anywhere, but happy hunting, yo. Drax comes out in October, along with the other 40-somewhat fucking titles Marvel decided to drop on us all at the same time. And, you know, I actually think that's going to be one of the better ones outside of Mark Waid's and Andy Kubert's Avengers, as well as Brian Michael Bendis' Iron Man.
Screen locked.
And, but things like Spider-Gwen. And people, when are you going to realize that Hawkeye vs. Deadpool #0 is such an important book? It's in dollar bins. It's in really, really cheapy bins. But it's the first appearance of the Spider-Gwen costume. It's the first appearance of the female 4 costume. It's Deadpool, it's Hawkeye. You gotta fucking love it, man. You gotta testify, testify. Awesome sauce. Yeah. Oh. But, you know, it's just what it is, man. It is what it is. And, looks like one of the landlords saw. So that's why I've kind of calmed down and I stopped going insane in the membrane with certain things. Don't want to be too loud because I'll get evicted and I'll be doing this podcast homeless on the streets. We don't want that. But, you know, I just want to say that we got 2 weeks left to Boston Comic Con, happening at the Seaport World Trade Center in Boston, Massachusetts. July 31st, August 1st, August 2nd. Stan Man Lee will be the guest of honor, along with Robin Lord Taylor, Cobblepot and Gotham, Gillian Anderson, Evan Dorkin, Ryan Azarella. A good friend of the shows, I do Desert Wind Comics, is doing a private signing with John Romita Sr. You can go to www.desertwindcomics.com for more information on that. Hey Chandler, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I'll shut her. But I'm really looking forward to that. I will also have be in the new studio by that point in time, and things will be great and awesome. Yes, they will. Also, don't know if I'm going or not, but Exotica Austin, Texas is coming up. August 7th, 8th, and 9th. This is Exotica's first foray. This used to be their Fort Lauderdale show. But it looks like Adrian, he decided to go to Texas. Because everything's supposed to be bigger in Texas. I'm going to go to Texas to see if that's true. I'm going to see if everything is bigger in Texas. I'll come back and I'll report for you all what I found. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you meet all your favorite adult entertainment stars. Exotica Dallas, Austin. Just Google Exotica 2015. They'll give you the date. They'll give you the locations. But it is August 7th, 8th, and 9th. And then, of course, I don't think I'm going to be there. It may be too late to get, reasonably priced plane tickets. If there's anyone who works for a travel agency who wants to sponsor a visually impaired kid's dream and podcast and wants to hook them up with like really super discounted plane tickets, please get in touch. I'll promote your travel agency for really good deals on travel. And of course, you can get in touch with me with 201-675-2104 or comicpimpvip@gmail.com. Yeah, buddy. Because this is another event I'm going to be at. I'm going to be going with one of my partners in crime, TJ Money. We're going to be at the Connecticut Comic Con, happening at the Mohegan Sun Casino. I may have one of the Awesome Sauce dolls with me, too. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to be at the Connecticut Comic Con. And our good friend Arlen Schumer will be doing lectures all 3 days. On Friday, he'll be doing his Silver Age of Comics lecture. He'll be doing his Irish Snap lecture on Saturday. And he'll be doing his 75th anniversary of the Spirit lecture on Sunday. John Leshby Ship, Henry Allen from the CW's Flash will be there. You got Greg Grunberg from Heroes Reborn and Star Wars Force Awakens. Kevin Conroy, I am the goddamn Batman. Yes, I am a fan of Frank Miller and Jim Lee's All-Star Batman. You know, sue me. But the voice of the past 22 years, he's been our Batman. You know, so he'll be there. Stephen McNiven, the artist on classic comics that are being turned into source material for movies. Civil War with Mark Miller, one of the greatest comic book writers of all time. Mark Miller is a comic book writing god. Testify! Yeah, he also did the artwork on Old Man Logan. He also did a killer run of Guardians of the Galaxy with Brian Michael Bendis. That is the current series, which debuted a little bit before the movie. And, you know, but I'll definitely be there. And then, I'm not going to be able to go, because I got family matters to take care of for a couple weeks in September. So I will not be at too many conventions in September. Sad to say, but family is first. Remember my awesome sauce family. There's nothing more important than your family in life. Without family, without God, and without things that you hold dear to your heart, life can be pretty lonely and meaningless. So that's my request of the day. The September 19th and 20th, there will be the Hartford Comic Con. And the Hartford Comic Con has a pretty good guest list too. They got Joey Lauren-Adams, who is in 2 of the greatest movies of all time, Mallrats, Chasing Amy. She was in a movie called Goose. Goose, duck, duck, goose, duck, duck, goose, duck, 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 goose. I got a really cool idea for my own version of Duck, Duck, Goose. I'm gonna make that. Yeah, that's an idea. That's what I think. But like I said, you can go to the only two websites I remember for certain are www.bostoncomicon.com and www.connecticutctcomiccon, www.ctcomicon.com for all the information. Everything else, just Google that. Google that shit. Testify! Awesome sauce. This is Blind. I don't say keep 1 foot in the gutter, 1 fist in the goal, 2 hot to handle, 2 cold to hold. Thank you for being a loving and awesome sauce family. Bye-bye. Bye-bye for now.
Stop record 4114. Stop recording button. Enter.